Welcome to Creamer Media's Resources Watch, a weekly video roundup of the events and people making and shaping the news in the mining industry. This week, copper prospecting project uses dual growth strategy, and huge projected platinum deficit points to supply need beyond mining and recycling. Chile-based junior miner Marimaca Copper is implementing a dual growth strategy for the Marimaca Copper project, located in the Antofagasta region of the country, which has already reported a notable geological and prospecting outcome.
It's a function of geological prospectivity, but also a desire and a recognition that as a junior company with no cash flow, accelerating your path to cash flow is beneficial for your current shareholders. And so we really wanted to make sure that we weren't spending too long trying to discover the biggest resource in the world when the reality is to get the investors their return, which is all important in terms of attracting new money into the industry. We need to be able to get to a position where we're cash flowing. So we're recognising that we have a great asset as it currently stands. We think that there's an enormous amount of geological prospectivity that is as yet unexplored and untapped, but we really want to get to a position where we're actually producing copper and therefore giving that return to our shareholders.
The platinum deficit prediction for this year is up 77% to close to 1 million ounces, amid consistently growing industrial demand.
This is a record deficit. It's almost 1 million ounces. It's the biggest deficit in our time series. And if you look back through other time series that go back to the 1970s, it's the biggest deficit in ounce terms, at least. So roughly 12% of demand this year has to be met from sources other than mined or recycled platinum. So that means effectively liberating platinum from above ground stocks. And what isn't clear to me exactly is what pricing levels are needed in order to attract those ounces into the market. So I think we're setting up to be looking at a really interesting platinum market through the rest of the year, with a record deficit and a need to secure platinum supplies from elsewhere.
For mining news as it breaks, stay logged on to minerweekly.com and register for our free daily newsletter.